Hope you all are doing well on this cloudy Thursday afternoon. I haven't cammed up in a bit. I've tried in the past, but I just haven't felt the need to because I sound like a broken record. But I don't know how many more times I got to talk about the same old when it comes to this Philadelphia Eagles team. But I do, I'll take this a different route. I applaud Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni for the way that they've been stepping out and talking about not just their football team, but the problems that continue to be talked about, the problems in the media when it comes to A.J. Brown, when it comes to Jalen Hurts. Like, I've never heard a GM and a head coach be on such, at least here in Philly, because I feel like we always have problems with what the head coach says or what Howie Roseman is doing. They both seem to be so locked in to where the Eagles are at right now, coming off of a really disappointing 2025 season, wild card exit at home. They seem like they're ready to roll, and that the draft, the free agency, the combine right now, like, everything seems like it's getting, everything feels like it's set in place for them to make something special again with this team. This team still has a very wide open window to be spectacular and compete for championships, and they know that they need to add on to the foundation that's here and not subtract from it. That means AJ staying put. That means they believe fully in Jalen Hurts. They're going to do what they can to keep this foundation together and also build upon it. And that's what I really, really love hearing. And that's what I took away from all the stuff going on that everybody's talking about how A.J. Brown's future with the Eagles is not 100% because of what Sirianni said. But then you hear what Howie Roseman says, and he talks about how great this team is, how great of a leader Jalen Hurts is, and how no matter what, this team is going to find its way to come together and do the one thing that they all want to do, that they're all on the same page about, and that is win football games. That is win, win, win. And that's all I need to hear, and that's all I need to talk about. I'm not going to clickbait you guys or talk about unnecessary topics that have no real reason to be discussed. I don't need to be talking about an A.J. Brown trade. I just saw someone post in the 49ers community, what would you guys think if we traded away Brandon Ayuk and a second-round pick for A.J. Brown? Like, this is what we do nowadays, Like, it's one thing to have discussions and conversations about what your team needs, who you want to go out for. No, we're going to post it on social media. We're going to get all the clicks in the world and not even interact with people on there. We are just doing this to get attention. And that's the difference between how I perceive and want to take in my info and rumors and everything as opposed to other people. I don't need to make this a living. I don't need to, get your clicks and the revenue that comes with that. I don't need your attention. I just want to talk about sports and football. And I feel like a lot of people it seems a lot of people have lost the plot and they tend to just overdo it with these rumors. I'm not going to stoop to that level. I'm going to react when things happen, things that actually are legitimate, not rumors and headlines that are just meant to garner clicks or be a topic of discussion for a segment. When something happens, say the Eagles land somebody like Jalen Phillips, they're able to get him to a 3-year deal, I'm going to talk about it. If they make a trade and, bring somebody like Max Crosby over here, I'm going to talk about it. If they're able to re-sign C.J. Gardner-Johnson or Mekhi Becton, I'm going to talk about that. If they talk about who they're looking at in the draft and we speculate on drafting young talent, maybe trading away Tanner McKee for picks for the draft, I'm going to talk about that. That's the type of stuff that I want to hear, not A.J. Brown trade rumors when those rumors are non-existent. Let me know how you guys feel about the Eagles. Let me know how you feel about the Phillies too, guys. Come on. Philly season is fast approaching. The Sixers are up and down, but they had a really good last couple of games. Let me know how you guys feel about Philly sports in general. Let's have that conversation, and I'll see you all very, very soon.